Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Commanders. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Let's go, baby. Turn it up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Matchup of a couple of teams, Greg, with one big thing in common. A new head coach from a season ago. These are always the seasons we want to see how they play out, how they can implement their plan going in.
And more often than not, Mike, as we all know, when you find yourself in position to make a coaching change, it's because the previous few seasons did not go according to plan. So the question is, did they find the right new head coach to lead them in this next era for their organization? These two teams today are hoping that this goes a long way into deciding, do they have the right guy pulling the strings? Because if you do, if you have a head coach and a quarterback, you can win for a long time in this league.
Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the #2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
Here we have a guy, Mike, who's probably one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. He can create so many problems for a defense with his legs, but make no mistake about it, he is far from one-dimensional. He's both willing and able to carve a defense up with his arm while using his legs as more of a secondary weapon. If there's one knock on his game at this very moment, it's the fact that occasionally he'll kind of lay one up from time to time. Nonetheless, if he's on his A game in this one, we could be in for a real treat.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a 1st down.
Jaden Daniels, you look at his time at LSU, Mike, and he certainly had great wide receivers to throw to. But now being a rookie quarterback and having the veteran presence of a guy like Terry McLaurin, that is such a comfort for any young quarterback getting his feet under him in this league.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Daniels now going to look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. That's a dozen for #12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Raheem Blackshear is set to return for the Panthers. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They are led out by the veteran, the one they call the Red Rifle, dating back to his old days at TCU. It's Andy Dalton.
The man known around the league as the Red Rifle, and what an NFL career he's had up until this point, Mike. I mean, think back. At one point, he's the Pro Bowl quarterback routinely leading his team to the playoffs. Now, he's the experienced backup. He's bringing a lot of veteran presence to every locker room he finds himself, and one thing's for certain. When he gets a shot to play in the game, you could certainly do a lot worse than having him in your starting lineup.
That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Legette. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Dalton to throw. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Tremble comes in motion. Throwing, Dalton. A short one there, caught by Tremble. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Tremble comes in motion. Here's Dalton. Looking left side is tight end Tremble.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Now it's Dalton. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback, in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
On fourth down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. The Commanders have Jamison Crowder ready to return. The Commanders offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get this only to about the 20. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that'll set up 4th down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Blackshear to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Panthers offense ready for their second possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. To throw is Dalton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Mingo, the man in motion. Now Dalton. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Dalton. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on 4th down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able to extend this drive.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now, faking the give. That one taken in right side by Leggett. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Another run here with Hubbard. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything...
That one taken in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Panthers.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Now, this looks like a design run. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll have a Commander's first down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Daniels. That's to the rookie's 2nd-round pick, Ben Sinnott. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
See the rookie tight end, Ben Sinnott, there on the first down completion. And, Mike, he's kind of a throwback in the sense that he can do pretty much everything. He's got good, strong hands. He's a tough blocker. He's elusive with the ball in his hands as a runner, and he can make you miss in space. I mean, at Kansas State last year, he led the team in both receiving yards and touchdowns.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Panthers offense and Deontay Johnson getting set to get back to work. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
A throw there, caught by Leggett. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Back to throw. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and goal. Blitz coming. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On first down, Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To the air again is Daniels. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Now it's Dalton. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Sanders. And I don't know. I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Commanders' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
For an offense that really hasn't had a lot of things go right up until this point, those are the plays that you just have to make. Those can be a spark for the rest of the game, and it's amazing how quickly things can turn. But instead, he overthrows his receiver, and it's all for nothing.
First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a 1st down.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these 1st downs and go finish with 6.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing again, Daniels. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Eckler, 1st down and more. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Nice run there by Eckler, and he continues to be a productive back here in his 8th season in the NFL, and it's one of the main reasons why the Commanders targeted him back in March.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the give, it's Robinson. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? and they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Austin Seibert now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders are on top. It's now 10-7. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Raheem Blackshear on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the option, here's Robinson. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, fourth down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Dalton. A hit he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The motion man is Sanders. Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. Dalton working from the pistol. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's gonna get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Dalton to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it'll be second down. Throwing, Dalton. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Now Dalton. This one, deep downfield for Mingo. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Anytime you have a big completion like that, Mike, all of the focus tends to fall on the quarterback and the receiver, and rightfully so. But when you have the pass protection that allows you to attack downfield, your quarterback is so much more comfortable in the pocket. That's total team offense on display right there with that big pickup.
1st and 10. A run with Hubbard. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Here's Dalton. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. On the ground, this is Hubbard. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. To throw is Dalton. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
They'll run here. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Daniels now on 1st down. A quick throw out wide, caught left side. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking it.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Here's Daniels. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Big time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
So the field goal here gets you the late lead. You got to think you want 6 when you have it 1st down. Powering forward. He's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for two. On play action, Daniels. And he will get into the end zone for the two and extend the lead to 7 points.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Second down and 3. Now faking the give. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a Carolina 1st down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. That's to the left side, hauled in by Liggett. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll look to throw again. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mingo, the man in motion. He'll drop to throw. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's a 3rd and 10. Tremble comes in motion. Now it's Dalton. He's got his man. That's Liggett. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
And that ball incomplete over the middle. Here's 2nd down. Daniels gonna throw again. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up. The tight end Ertz in motion. Robinson. A hit, and he has lost the football. And the defense has it.
Just a critical error here, Mike, at this stage in the game. You understand this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
The visitors' offense and Xavier Leggett headed back onto the field. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's a big one. This third down. They'll run with Robinson. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.